This appeal, which was heard on November 20th last year by a panel of 3 justices led by the late Costas Biamgisha, Stephen Kavma and Rehema Ceasar, relied on the circumstantial evidence just like the High Court trial judge Lawrence Giduda. The justices unanimously agreed that the trial court properly evaluated the evidence on record and came out with a very well-considered judgment in which it properly convicted and sentenced Godi. In a lengthy ruling, they held that the circumstantial evidence was credible enough to place Godi at the scene of the crime for having murdered his wife in cold blood. They also relied on the fact that prior to the occasion of the murder, Godi had misunderstandings with the deceased, which collaborated with the SMS recordings as per the printout. The justices unanimously dismissed all the grounds of appeal for the former legislator. After the ruling, Godi told media that the ruling is not the end of justice.
I'm an arrow, and the arrow does not edge.
Meanwhile, the Constitutional Court has disallowed the preliminary objections by the rebel MPs in which they challenged the composition of the bench of judges sitting as Constitutional Court judges. In the objection by the MPs, they argue that as per Article 135, the Constitutional Court judges are supposed to be 5 and not 3 as they compose at the bench. The judges in their ruling held that they are competent to entertain matters as Constitutional Court, arguing that claims by the legal team for the MPs that they are supposed to be 5 is misconceived.
Aggrieved by a decision of the Court of Appeal, sitting at the Constitutional Court is entitled to appeal to the Supreme Court against the decision, and accordingly an appeal shall lie to the Supreme Court under clause 2 of this article.
We are going to appeal to the Supreme Court against their ruling, and that's what we are going to do. By this weekend, even today, we shall file our appeal against their ruling that they constitute a court. You can see they were even contradicting themselves, that they are only giving orders, they are not a constitutional court. But ever since we started this case, they have always claimed they are constitutional court. So they are really in a very ridiculous position where they deny themselves even that they are a constitutional court, yet they are handling constitutional matters.
The matter resumes on Tuesday when the judges will hear the application for interim injunction that seeks to block MPs from accessing Parliament till the matter is heard and disposed.